Good afternoon, chums. It is the day after we've had a pretty impressive amber warning for snow, and there is a lot of it. It's been warmer today, so it's melting pretty quick, but I've seen some serious snow at the side of the road since I've been driving over, and it's supposed to get down to -7, 8 tonight. So I'm going to find somewhere to go and pitch up and see what the evening brings. But it should be pretty icy in the morning, if that's going to be the lows overnight. Loads of trees have fallen over as well, so paths are pretty grim. So let's hope I can get where I want to go. I arrived. It was hard work. I think you can see that. I've kicked a load of snow out of the way to try and make a level platform to put my tent on. There's about a foot of snow, I reckon. Maybe more, actually. And I haven't seen anyone. There was one set of footprints on the way up, and it's about 4:30, so I think it might be tent time, because the temperature's about to drop. It's completely clear, and I think as soon as the sun goes down, it's supposed to drop to about -5, and then 7 or 8 by sunrise tomorrow. So I think we should probably get on with this. Here's my kicked mess of a place to put the tent. Can't really tell depth, but it's not a bad job. And there we go, home for the evening. It's my second time out in the X-Mid. To be honest, I'm finding it a bit fiddly to put up. Getting to readjust everything. But once it is up, it's massive for what it is. Absolutely huge. And I haven't even bothered with guy ropes at any point either. It's like 4 pegs, one in each corner. Doing the job. Well, I've been in worse conditions, worse weather, worse places. Now, the plan was to try and have a little fire, but everything is buried in snow, and I can't really be bothered to be going wandering around looking for some dead wood, to be honest. I might have a little look, we shall see. If not, I've got my metal stove, so either way, I will be eating warm food later. Right, I'm going to empty all my crap into the tent. I've actually got a proper sleeping bag, not a quilt tonight, an actual sleeping bag. I was like, it's going to be cold. Actual sleeping bag. So I've never used this sleeping bag in anger. I've had it for about 2 years. So I'm quite excited about having an actual big sleeping bag. Anyway, I shall dump all my stuff, and then I'm going to have a little wander actually, see if I find some wood. There might be some knocking around. So everything's sorted. Everything's in the tent. And I found a little bit of wood. Maybe it won't be so cold. Right, I'm going to break out my big hat and some of the stuff, and I shall show you what I've got. So the classic solo stove for burning wood and or met. Got some water, fuel for it, food's in there, got some noodles and pasta and meatballs or something, and then down jacket, random lighters and candles and other stuff I might need. Jumper over there, and then I've got, as always, Xtherm and a Marmot Never Summer, which has got a comfort rating down to -12. Oh, I'm going to be toasty in that. So I've split a little bit of wood. It's pretty punky, but we'll see if we can get that going in a bit. And I've got a little stove going to have a warm drink because it's definitely getting cold. I must have had this 10 years. It's always the one I go back to. Fantastic solar stoves. It is certainly getting chilly. I am ready for this warm drink. That is for sure. Look at this. Crazy. Really cold. Really cold. Never a bad time to do a book update. I can't remember if I was reading this one last time or not. Oh yeah. I believe this is book 26 plus the Cleric Quintet. That puts me on like book 31 in this series. Smashing it. Nice warm drink. Melted some snow. Some bits in the bottom, but you know, it's all good eating in it. It's all good nutrition. I think it should be dark in about 20 minutes. It's just dropped behind there, behind that hill there. So yeah, should be pretty dark very quickly, I think. I haven't seen anyone since I got here. We just hear some sheep in the distance giving it some. But the temperature's definitely dropped. I am ready for a fire. I am ready for some warmth. I think it'll be a big fire very quickly. Everything on if I get it going. And then straight in the tent. That is the plan. Well, the fire is lit. First go as well. It's very sizzly, but it is lit, which is good because it is freezing. Right, I'm going to get a load of wood on this, and then I'm going to get some food on, I think. Put my little candle out as well so I can see what I'm doing, which is good. Well, the food is on. Hopefully this is going to be relatively quick because I am starving. But it is completely quiet and very still. Doesn't appear to be any wind, which is lucky because it's freezing. So yeah, just manning the fire now, trying to get the wood going. It's all covered in snow. So I've split some of it, and some of it I'm just trying to dry around the outside before it burns. But it's going, it's working. We'll get some food out of this. And that is the sound of boiling water. It is food time. Right, I am just about to enjoy some second tea. Got some noodles on now because I'm still starving. And the temperature has definitely dropped now. I'm in my sleeping bag in the tent with a little stove on, and it is freezing. Not surprising when I'm surrounded by like 1.5 foot of snow. Sky's still lit up orange though. It's not really gone dark, but it's completely clear. I see stars. Good morning, campers. It was definitely a chilly one. There is a frozen layer of crust on top of the snow this morning. I've been out on a quick stomp around. And I'm going to start packing up now. It's just gone 7. So I'm going to do the horrible thing of getting out the bag and let the mattress down and then pack everything else and get out of here, I think. Right, tent is all packed up. There's literally a patch of melted snow to show I was, otherwise it leaves no trace at all. And it's cold, so I'm going to get a stomp on. I'll be interested to see how the walking is. It was pretty rough on the way up, but if it's got a crust on it, this might be a little bit easier. And I'm going downhill, so that's always better. Downhill's better. Downhill's better. Just thinking, this path seems better. It's much lower. And I've looked at the tracks on it, and it looks like my little sheep friend have helped me out. And there's an actual path to walk on, which is nice. Here they are, legends of the game. Just been clearing my path for me, which is nice of them. Look a bit terrified now. Other than that, I've done a good job. Just hoof prints as far as you can see. Go on, lads. Keep going. Doing a good job there, boys. No, that's not the path. I'm not going up there. Keep going. That's it. It's like having a dog sled team, but they're not pulling me. They're just making the path better. Absolute heroes. Good work, guys. Yep, single file. That's it. I'll follow behind you. Heroes. Not so sure about the little turds they've left for me there, but other than that, all good. This big boy on the right, just making his own trail. Well hard. Some serious trails going on. It's the best thing about the winter, you can see all these trails. So there's loads from squirrels. And the best thing about squirrel trails is you can tell when they come out of a tree, like this guy over here, because there's a gap and then a massive hole where they buried themselves and then trails going away. And there's absolutely loads of like rabbits or hares as well. You see the marks at the bottom of the tree where they've run to the tree, then run around the sides so the snow's gone. Really light footsteps. Same again. It's like being in Canada or something, this. Right, I'm back. It was icy. That last half a mile was really icy. But yeah, good camp, good trip. Another test out for the tent. Yeah, happy days. Always nice to get out on a snow warning, and there was definitely enough snow. And my car's still in one bit, and I've only had to remove a little bit of ice from it, so not too bad. Right guys, I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one.